Now, since we're about to wrap this up, what is exactly the good news?
Oh, this is such good news. The good news is Judge Trauger ruled almost exactly the way she did back in 2021. Judge Trauger ordered the director to perform his affirmative duty under the Act to classify the plaintiffs in a manner that does not violate the ex post facto clause of the U.S. Constitution, meaning that he may classify them as generic PFRs, but shall no longer classify them as either violent sexual offenders or offenders against children. He shall perform his affirmative duty under the Act to notify plaintiffs of their updated classification, and he will be enjoined from permitting the TBI to enter, modify, or maintain data in the SOR, the Sex Offender Registry, that would cause any plaintiff to be classified as violent sexual offender under Tennessee Code 40-39-202, subsection 30, or that would cause Doe 5 and 7 to be classified as an offender against children under that same section based on offenses they committed prior to enactment of those amendments.
So also the TBI director shall cause notice to be published with extensive information for PFRs in Tennessee. The highlights of the notice are that Tennessee Code annotated 40-31-211, paragraph A, I guess, residential and employment restrictions with respect to a public school, private or parochial school, licensed daycare center, or other child care facility do not apply to any plaintiff based on any pre-enactment offense. Tennessee Code annotated, same thing I just read, residential and employment restrictions with respect to a public park, recreation center, or public athletic field available for use by the general public do not apply to any plaintiff based on a pre-enactment offense. Lastly, Tennessee Code annotated 40-31-211, which is what I've read 3 times now. Residential and employment restrictions with respect to a playground defined as an indoor or outdoor facility that is intended for recreation of children and owned by the state, a local government, or a not-for-profit organization, and includes any parking lot, apartment to the parking lot, and includes any parking lot adjacent to the indoor-outdoor facility, do not apply to any plaintiff based on any pre-enactment offense.
Well, it would affect everyone who was on the Tennessee PFR Registry for conduct that occurred prior to the enactment of these amendments a few years ago. So my guess would be well over half of the registers, maybe as many as 3/4.
Wow, that's cool.